What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. I'm not going to talk your head off to start this video, but we will be reacting to it, stopping it at different times. Camron and Mase, they have now responded to Travis Hunter's fiance's video yesterday. She made kind of clearing up some of the rumors from her perspective and some of the things people have been saying about her online based off of some clips that have surfaced. And so, without further ado, we're going to get into it, man. Let's check it out.
When I look at this situation, I want to be sensitive to it because I know this is his wife. Anybody got a wife, they're gonna care about it. But when it comes to the things that she's saying, if I take myself out of it and just talk about what it is that I'm seeing, is one of those cases where you don't understand the moment you're in. Is that's just the best way to explain it. When she talks about the type of people she dated. Okay, that's cool. The SoundCloud rapper, I'm for that as a fellow MC. Then she talks about the different things about how she wasn't dealing with him because he was dating other people. I'm for that, definitely. Being consistent in that. But then you turn around and date him after you say that he's a known cheater. If he's known to you as a cheater, when you meet him, he's trying to cheat. So even if you date him later, you were dating someone who was a cheater. I'm just saying this from a woman's point of view. From a guy's, we get it. Pause. But when you talk about the things that goes along with her, the real issue is that when you're dealing with Travis, you got to understand that he's the prize in the situation, and that's what everybody is really coming down on her about. She's not seeing him as a prize. She's seeing him as just a regular nigga. And the best way to lose a king is to try to treat a king like a regular nigga. Like it would be like a woman, my wife, trying to treat me like a regular nigga. I'm not a regular nigga. I don't make regular money. I don't do regular things. Ain't nothing about me regular. Nothing is regular about any person that lives on that level. And you take the last interview, or not even an interview, the last time he's doing a photo shoot, he wins the Heisman.
Now, Mace brought up some good points. You met him, and if he was trying to cheat when he got with you, maybe that's where some of the perceived insecurities that I don't know if she's aware of it, but they may be showing up because of how he got her. Because somewhere in the back of her mind, she remembers that. She remembers that he had a girlfriend when he was trying to get with her. So regardless of what's being said, that sticks in her mind. She said that May said that, nothing about him is regular, and that's true to some degree, as far as his meet and greet, you sitting over there and it looked like you have some sort of attitude and stuff. You're gonna have to put your best face on most of the times when you're in those situations. Probably shouldn't even be um talking to him as much when he's handling that business, just to be there, be supportive, and that's good. You could be scrolling through your phone doing whatever you want if it's an extended period of time, but um, to look like you're irritated or ready to go, in those situations. Only reason I'm saying that is because it's gonna be more and more as you get to the next level.
She's sitting there like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? What else are you gonna do? Hit cartwheels? Yes, this is gonna be your life. People are gonna be focusing on him, and it can't look like he gotta always defer to you and turn everything and make it about you so you could feel comfortable, because that means the moment is too big for you. And that's what I would say. So I would definitely, even though I'm giving some strong information here, you guys definitely should look into counseling. Definitely look into that very fast, because that's going to help you guys stay together if staying together is really what you guys want, because there's some things that you need that he's not going to be able to give you, just because of the caliber of person he is. And I know that was a long take, but that's what I wanted to share.
I got two things to say, and then I'll let Stat go. Steph Curry's wife had a moment like this when she was at the red table. Like, I feel that he's just all about, everybody's like all about him and this, that, and the third. And Nobody's paying me no mind. This when Jada had everybody wild bugging the fuck out. And that shit went away quick. That shit lasted about a week. Because she understood, like, I don't know what Steph said, I don't know what happened, but she calmed down a week. Take a look into whatever happened with that. That's one thing. And then
You have to be mindful of that type of stuff. I remember Aisha did that, and you have to think about how that makes Steph look. And you definitely don't want to be on there with Jada and some of the things she's been connected to, talking like that, you know. And then not only that, you know, we see Dale Curry's wife, you know, Steph and their mom after that interview, you know, pulling away from Dale and, you know, saying that there was some situations in their marriage. So you don't want to go on these platforms and make your spouse look stupid pretty much.
the last thing I'll say is this, because I don't really have much to say about it, because I have no delayed sensitivity. So I just won't say too much about it. The one thing that I will say is that sponsors and teams are going to look at this. It's not draft yet. You just signed with Adidas. I think she's in the commercial, if I'm not mistaken. She's in the new Adidas commercial. So shit go left. She said, I've been there from the beginning. So I would just take into heed, and I'm not saying she's going left, but I'm just saying take into heed. You're not drafted yet. You have millions of people that want to do sponsorship, and you may be scaring some of them away with some of the things that you have on your personal life. Keep your personal, and then business. And when you want to exploit your personal, at least go get your 300-400 million and then get into this. You got a lot of money out of you, young man. And I would definitely take heed to the sponsorship dollars that's in front of you, and also not make an NFL team scared that this situation will cause a headache. Because look, you've been with her 5 years and you've been busting ass every year. You just won the Heisman. Just that was playing 140 snaps a game. So obviously this isn't anything new. It's just your celebrity's growing, and maybe she's not used to it. So that's all I say. Just keep thinking about your money for both of y'all. If that's who you're going to be with in the future, this is going to affect your bottom line moving forward.
I think that's sound advice from Camron Mase. You know, Travis being the breadwinner in the situation at this point, you can't let anything affect your bottom line. And they do look at things like this. Not to compare the two or try to equate them. I'm just using this person as a professional athlete. That's an example. I remember the kid playing basketball at Duke last year with Kyle Filipowski. He had got with some girl, and you know she pulled him away from his family and all that. Obviously, that's not going on with Travis, but you know there was questions about his character, and he dropped in the draft. I think Travis draft status is fine and all that, but my point is that teams do kind of they'll do their homework on this, and they'll see kind of what they can dig up based off of this, you know, and see is there any validity to any of the negative claims that's being put out there. So that's what I would say.
When you're a public figure, you can't escape being publicly responsible, and that's what is going to be a rude of awakening for her. And one of the things you don't want to do is run to the internet. You know, when people know they bother you, they're going to bother you more. And I say this in your defense, and to protect yourself and to protect your mental space. Don't feel like you have to go to the internet and answer every question, because if you start it like this, then they're gonna troll you even more to make sure they constantly are talking to you. And that's the first thing I had to learn with the internet, being a person that really wasn't on the internet. Like, man, all these people be talking, like, who is this nigga to be saying this? And you gotta recognize these are just people. They have a keyboard. They have an opinion.
And so, yeah, I don't think she wants to set the precedent of coming online and answering everything, which I don't think she really has been doing it the way I've seen some others do it. She kind of just let some of these things get said over the last week or so, and she recently came out with a video, but she didn't come out right away, or at least I didn't see it. Um, I always feel a little strange about these couple YouTube channels, especially with these athletes. Again, I saw DeJounte Murray and his ex girlfriend build one together. And then when they break up, the channel was kind of based on y'all. So now what? Or they've seen her on there too much. And content wise, it gets like gray because she's been there the whole time. We've seen all type of people though, content creators, not just athletes, but entertainers and different people be with somebody, and then they have a couples channel. I think a lot of times it's better to just have different channels. You might can do a guest post here or there, but a lot of times, when you build on platforms like that, it gets a little weird because now y'all answering questions about breaking up, and it's kind of clear when they just not on there all of a sudden, as opposed to them being on there every blue moon, and people don't really notice it. Um, but when I look at her, she is in for a rude awakening because as Travis Starr continues to grow at the next level, this is a whole different ball game here in the NFL. I just want you to know that, and girls are gonna lie on Travis. You already said he came to you as a cheater. I don't even know if that was good information to put out there because now they know what could make you crack, and somebody will get your number somehow, and they'll call and say, I had Travis here, 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 and here. Now they got AI and stuff too, so they could make it sound like he left a voicemail. So you gotta really truthfully be in this. Because this was something that didn't exist before. You can create a whole Travis Hunter voicemail. You can go take one of his post game interviews, download the inflections of his voice, find an AI tool, and then, type up what you want him to say. Or you could say it with your voice, but then it'll be in Travis' voice. So you have to kind of look at, some things that is out here in the technology world. And, now that you're coming out and saying things that may bother you or some of the things you may be insecure about, people will try to use that against you. So that's what I would say. And you have to be mindful of that, man. Be mindful of that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.